So for those who don't know, Joel Mensah, I don't know who you are, run it. What do you do?
Content creator,
Strong.
Footballer, commentator, host, you name it, I do it pretty much.
Yeah, you name it, I do it.
Like that.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Strong. So how did you get involved in the whole content creation type of thing then, man?
Content creation, that really started with Baytees. Really and truly.
What is Baytees?
What is Baytees? What is Baytees? Just like a group of guys coming together for the culture.
You're influencing the next generation, you know what I mean? And you're inspiring predominantly young black youths in and around your area that there's a different side of life, do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to just be your four walls, which is roads, drugs and dead, do you know what I mean? Or jail or some chippiness. Nah, bro, you can make it on this side, do you know what I mean?
100%.
I admire that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because like the environment, they're so trapped and they're only seeing certain things. So they haven't seen a wider world. So us being in the community, you know, working with them day in, day out, we're working, coaching the young children of the next generation, see where their mindset is, showing them that, you know what, you can do something else.
Yeah, that's bigger than this little box that we're in.
Yeah,
You understand what I mean?
100%.
Do you know what's mad? A lot of youths in the ends, like they've never left the ends type of thing.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
get
the
me?
thing.
All they
Trust
know
me,
is
bro.
the ends, the hood. Do you understand what I
crazy.
mean? So yeah, man, I rate it.
Welcome back to another episode of the Energizer Podcast. Energizer Podcast, a podcast that leaves you charged up.
Fully.
All right, you're here with your two hosts, yeah? You already know who we are, so I'm tired. All right, let's get on to the main man today, do you know what I mean? Because it ain't us, do you know what I mean? We got a special guest today.
Who we got?
Yes.
All right, without further ado, introduce yourself, my bro.
No, it's Joel Mensah, yeah. Nah, man, thanks for having me on the pod, bro. I've been checking you guys out for a while now, still, and I'm really rocking with what you're doing.
Appreciate that, man.
Bro, I appreciate
that,
your
King.
thing for a minute still. The
bro,
football team.
an hour, you see it? It's been long.
Extend that one.
You know what I mean? But yeah, let's jump into it, man. So for those who don't know, Joel Mensah, I don't know who you are, run it. What do you do?
Content creator,
Strong.
Footballer, commentator, host, you name it, I do it pretty much.
Yeah, you name it, I do it.
Like that.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Strong. So how did you get involved in the whole content creation type of thing then, man?
Content creation, that really started with Baytees. Really and truly.
What is Baytees?
What is Baytees? What is Baytees? Baytees is just like a group of guys coming together, you know, for the culture.
For the culture.
Really and truly, it's for the culture.
Great that.
We actually definitely show our African side, you know, Caribbean side. You know what? We got all walks of life in Baytees.
Great that.
So, and obviously coming from Newham, majority of the guys coming from Newham and Hackney, like all we knew was just like, you get me?
The wrong stuff,
The roads.
You know how it gets. So obviously to start Baytees, well, I didn't start Baytees, but to join Baytees and then be a big part of it now and seeing the young youths in the ends being inspired is a big thing for me still.
I respect that highly, man. Like, you're influencing the next generation, you know what I mean? And you're inspiring predominantly young black youths in and around your area that there's a different side of life, do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to just be your four walls, which is roads, drugs and dead, do you know what I mean? Or jail or some chippiness. Nah, bro, you can make it on this side, do you know what I mean?
100%.
I admire that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because like the environment, they're so trapped and they're only seeing certain things. So they haven't seen a wider world. So us being in the community, you know, working with them day in, day out, obviously we ran a summer camp in partnership with Soul. We're working, coaching the young children of the next generation, see where their mindset is, showing them that, you know what, you can do something else.
Yeah, that's bigger than this little box that we're in.
Yeah,
You understand what I mean?
100%.
Do you know what's mad? A lot of youths in the ends, like they've never left the ends type of thing.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
get
the
me?
thing,
They ain't
yeah,
even
bro.
gone to like a young Brighton, a young Bournemouth, let alone out the country type of thing. All they
Trust
know
me,
is
bro.
the ends, the hood. Do you understand what I
crazy.
mean? So yeah, man, I rate it. I always say that the highest human act is inspiring. I say that all the damn time. That's what Nip says. You're doing the damn thing. Do you get me? You're doing your thing.
I was just gonna say that. And even on a deeper one as well, like, I feel like often at times there's young youths, and specifically young black youths, for the sake of this conversation, we get misled a lot. We aspire to, our elders that we aspire to are not necessarily doing the things that we should be doing. Do you know what I mean? So to bring yourself out of that box or that four-wall dynamic of, like I said, roads, drugs, jail and dead, do you know what I mean? And try and do something serious and leave an impact. And what you're doing, you are leaving an impact, bro. Like, you should be proud of yourself on a deeper one. Do you know what I mean?
Man. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Come on, man.
Because sometimes, like, you'll be doing content just focused, tunnel vision, and not really appreciate what's around on how it's affecting other people.
Bro, you see the numbers, but you don't see the impact, fam.
100%.
Do you get me?
Because you see them as numbers.
Yeah,
numbers. But you're not deep in that's actually
a person. You know, I resonate with that. Let me jump in. I resonate with that a lot, you know, because even when we was at Carnival, 3 weeks ago, bro, can't just hurry up. I already know. Yeah, but bro, me, Tay and I was walking in the car in Carney, and like a few people came up to both of us individually and as a group here. I was like, yo, like, man, tapping with your podcast, boom, boom. And to me, that's mad, because that's never happened to me before. Tay said he had a past experience. He was at the chicken shop, whatnot, cool. For me, that's never happened, innit? So for me, like I said, you only see a numbers. You're seeing reshares, 1 million view on the TikTok, whatever. But I'm not seeing 1 million people. I'm just seeing likes and shit. Do you know what I mean? So when someone's coming and is like, raw, bro, like, thank you, episode 16 where you spoke about confidence with Tay, that it helped me do A, B, and C. I'm like, raw, that's a deeper one. That's a deeper one.
Where we come from as well, when you see a man looking at you, it's like, bro, why is he looking at me like that? Do you get me? But when he comes up to you though and he shows you love, it's like, bro, do you get me? Like, sometimes you can misinterpret the situation. You understand what I mean? Like, it's mad sometimes.
That transition is mad, you know, because obviously being from ends, you see man look at you for a bit too long, you're thinking, right,
what's going on? You get me?
What? Is it a thing? But really, when you're deep in it, they're a bit shy to approach you sometimes, and I can't lie to you, it takes some adapting, but now you sort of recognize it.
100%. 100. Alright, let's take the conversation somewhere else then, bro, So football, fam, do you get me? That you see me growing up, I don't like football at my thing. You're gonna hate me, bro. I can't lie. See my little bro, he's doing this thing. He just got signed to Reading. He just moved to Reading. Do you get me?
Man.
Yeah, he's doing his damn thing. I don't know where he got the football thing from, because man can't kick a ball, bro. Do you get me? I don't know where it came from. But where did your whole initial like thing for football come from, bro?
Definitely my dad.
Yeah?
Definitely. He's a big football fanatic.
What team?
You know what I mean? Arsenal.
Yeah?
So it was only right that he passed it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gunner.
Yeah. Alright, man's repping mindset.
I'm sorry. It's just in me. No, but literally, like, go out, my mum, summer holidays, go out, you know, she needs some time for herself. Everyone from the ends would just go bang ball.
Cages,
in the ends, we used to do blacks versus Asians, didn't we? Because
bro, I used to do that at school as well.
School lunchtime.
I can't like, got techie, got political. But man, it was good vibe, you know. I was like one of the younger ones there, but playing against the older ones, you would then improve. And physically, I wasn't the biggest, but I was still like obviously keep up with them, man.
Doing your thing.
Bro, that's where it came from.
I'm guessing the dream was to be a professional footballer, innit?
The dream was to be a pro, man. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I was down in the dumps though. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a thing where I was like, it's calm. Nah, I was down in the dumps for about like 6 months.
Bro, deep it, You've dedicated your whole life from a youth up until this point, kicking ball, innit?
Bro.
You'll see a man on the TV, like,
and people you know as well.
Do you get me? Making money, do you get me? And I think the root is, I want to make sure my family's good, innit? You see footballers, they're making dough. Do you get me? Ridiculous dough. So I'm thinking, bro, I want to kick ball, make dough for the family. You've worked this hard for all of these years, and it's like the door got shut in your face. Do you get me? So you must have felt a which type of way about that. How did you deal with that, bro?
Time dealt with it, to be honest. Time dealt with it, and obviously the people around me as well. I've got good people around me. I've got to thank God for that. But I won't be having that. Do you get me?
Yo, jokes.
No, but on a serious note, you get me? They really helped me through it. Because I was in a bad way. I wasn't even doing anything. Do you know what I mean? No motivation to do anything. But slowly, as time progressed, one thing, you know, I got over one hurdle, then the next, then the next, then the next, then You get me? You build yourself up. That's how it gets.
I say it's never brick walls. It's just little speed bumps you got to get over type of thing. You get me?
Man.
Facts.
So
I got a question.
bro.
Just jumping in, yeah. So I just been, you know what I mean, letting you lot talk for a bit because I'm just thinking as well. Like, I know a lot of people in and around my own circle that are dedicated to this football team. Do you know what I mean? Like one of my best friends, yeah. Chat him, I already know who he is, yeah. He's been about this football thing for ages, you know what I mean? And like me and him are contrasting because I'm like, why not, bro? Just come chill with the man. He's like, oh, nah, I'm playing ball, bro. You know what I mean?
It's something to touch on.
Do you know what I mean? So how would you, like, what tangible and measurable steps would you, what gem would you give basically, yeah, to someone else out there who is looking to make it pro in football? The likelihood is short, but they don't want to give up on that dream. So this is what I want to talk about this episode. So you're still in football. You just don't have to be a footballer. Does that make sense? You're still in that environment.
I'm in the industry.
Yeah, you're in the industry. So let's talk on that.
But for me, when I realized like, cool, I can't make it in ball, I was at Bay T's at the time, and we were doing quite well, like on a content wise. But when it got to about, I'll say 2020, the beginning of 2020, we went to Liverpool, innit? And we done a shoot with Oxley, Chamberlain, all them, man.
Yeah, that's big.
It went off. Like them, man, we're bringing the vibes. Like we had there was Pro Direct and us in it. We had a certain time slot to get the thing done. The Pro Direct went first. They shot their content and we shot ours after, innit? And then they were like kind of shocked how we got it jumping. So one thing I would say is just like, bro, believe in yourself. Number one. Because nobody's gonna believe in you. Nobody. You get me? On a serious note.
Strong.
And then after that, find like-minded people around things that you want to do. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I would definitely say.
Do you know who I rate the most? Yeah. See Bukayo Saka, bro. I went to school with him, bro. Same form, same class type of thing. Do you get me? Bukayo, not same form, but same like. Do you get me? So Bukayo. It's a thing where, you know, when weekends come now, everyone's going out, they're doing their thing, you get me? Parties, little motors. God knows I've never seen Bukayo at any of them, bro. You get me? From year 7 up into year 11, the guy's grafting. Every weekend he's at Arsenal type of thing, bro. Look at him now, bro. Do you get me? And it's mad, like, bro, man started in the same place he was, bro. Man's a multi-millionaire now, doing amazing things type of thing. Do you get me? So
shout out to the young black king.
100, like, shout out Bukayo if you see this, but yeah, man, if you're trying to do the football thing, you need to dedicate your life to that. Do you get me? Not even football, but anything you do. Dedicate your full life.
100%, but also think what else can I do? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's talk on that.
At the back of the mind, of your mind, bro. Because on a serious note, if I had that at the back of my mind, like back then, God knows where I'll be now. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely say that.
Let's talk on that in a bit more depth, though, because like I said, I'm not in or around the football space. Yeah, it's not something that I'm really passionate about. But like I said, someone who's a baller, they want to make it. It's not looking like it's going to happen. How else? So say that's me in this example. How else can I still be in that industry? What can I do?
Oh, within the football industry?
Yeah, what can I do?
Okay, so personally, what I done, I can speak from my experience. So I jumped on TikTok and started experimenting with TikTok, like doing different types of videos. So I done like skits around football, in real life games, and stuff like that. So I was experimenting, see what will bust and what wouldn't bust. You know what I mean? It's a trial and error type of thing. So definitely make different content until you really feel comfortable in the content that you're doing. And also get on LinkedIn as well. Do you know what I mean?
Really? Connect with, been telling me
about
LinkedIn.
Yeah, I have still. But who would have thought you can get on LinkedIn about football though?
Exactly.
So talk on that.
Hey, LinkedIn is a serious tool. It's a serious gem.
I've been sleeping on it. I can't lie to you. I've been sleeping.
Think about it like it's Instagram for your industry, pretty much. It says job CV.
Literally
much.
Instagram for professionals, basically.
Literally. Fantastic way of putting it. Literally. So definitely go on there, connect with whoever you know. You know, some people might air you. It is what it is. Move on to the next.
Move on.
That's how it is. Trust me, bro. You just have to be relentless in this. You have to be relentless. You're gonna hear many no's. Many people will tell you, listen, you're not ready, you know, you're not suited to, you know, our platform, but you gotta believe in yourself and keep going. That's what I say.
Big facts. You know, I rate your thing though, bro. because you didn't take no for an answer, bro. Like, you know, the football team didn't really work out, that door got shot on you, but you still found a way into the room type of thing.
Yeah,
You get me?
100%.
So man rates that highly, because a lot of man, like, football won't work for them.
I appreciate it,
Blood, after that, they're on a different path now, do you understand what I mean? But you still found a route, but you're probably tapped in with most of these footballers anyway type of thing. Do you get me?
like on a personal note, which is crazy.
Do you see what I mean?
It's crazy. Like, I'm thinking, how did I do this? Sort of.
But I rate it still, like, even elaborating on Tay's point about you, it's like, different journey, same destination. Do you know what I mean? Just because you wasn't able to make it, you know, it's got scouted, boom, 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 however it goes, you're still different direction, but you're still there. Do you know what I mean? You're still in and around the football industry, so you still got there, bro. Do you know what I mean?
100%, man.
That's proper stuff, man. So I got another question as well. So on your football stuff, when it comes to creating content specifically, how do you go about it? And like you said before, that people should be relentless. Relentless in what? Is it relentless in getting to the end goal? Relentless in creating content on LinkedIn and TikTok because you can't make it into the industry? Like, what does that mean?
Literally everything that you said.
Yeah.
Literally, you can't take no for an answer. Like, okay, you could. Don't take that the wrong way, you know. Seriously, you get me? Don't take that the wrong way. Don't take that the wrong way. But literally, bro, what you see in yourself, like your perception of yourself, is not the same perception as
other people.
Fantastic. Literally, like you could think of yourself as the worst person or whatever, not funny, blah blah blah. So someone else might see a gem, bro, a precious diamond. Do you know what I mean? So you gotta also definitely 100 believe in yourself. I keep saying this. I keep saying this still.
Give me an example of when you believed in yourself regarding football and it worked.
In football
or like in and around. Well, it's all one of the same, innit?
So in football, like I was like the underrated player, like the player that didn't really get a look in. So from young anyway, that's always been my mentality. Like I have to be better than the rest, sort of thing. I have to train harder, work harder, because technically or naturally I'm not as able as others. Do you know what I mean? So you got to find other routes and other ways of
succeeding and getting it.
Yeah,
100%.
Question. So off the back of that, off the back of that, like being relentless and stuff, how can you still stay motivated when it's almost like you're in an environment where everyone else is counting you out? So let's say it's actually you're on the pitch, you're on the ball, and you said that, you know, people, manager, whoever is looking at other players but they're not realizing your talent. How can you still stay motivated to carry on every single game when people are just counting you out?
It's discipline, really, and knowing your ability and knowing your capabilities. That's what you really need to look at. And also, if the manager's leaving you out, he's leaving you out for a reason. You got to find out that reason. Go speak to the manager. What can I work on? What can I work on, Gaffer? Do you know what I'm saying? Go back, go to the drawing board, go again. You'll get your opportunity. You will get your opportunity, and once you get it, you better take it.
Strong.
That's what it is.
Strong. It's that simple. Alright, bro. So man done a little research into you. I saw you done something with New Balance as well.
Oh yeah.
How did that come about? Because that's big store.
Where is that firstly?
Like, we've got a kit sponsorship, so they're the kit sponsor for the New Balance brand. I mean, Beatty's kit shirt, and also I'm rocking this. This is a Nibble Crack New Balance collaboration that we did last year. It's a South Korean brand.
Hard.
But that all came about from us just showing our personalities online, and then I think someone from New Balance reached out. They started the negotiations, and then God willing, it came through. Do you know what I'm saying? So
that's hard still.
To be a Sunday League team to be sponsored by New Balance was crazy.
That's nuts, bro.
It was crazy.
Well done, man.
The ends was ringing off. Love, bro. The ends was ringing off.
It must have been, bro. New Balance saying, like, you see Nike, you see the Adidas, you think they're big brands, but New Balance are doing their thing as well, you know. New Balance is up there, for sure.
It's an established brand, you know what I mean?
For sure, 100%. And even like people in our community started to wear New Balance. And
bro, there's some New Balance trainers right there, fam. Imagine that.
You know what I'm saying? Their lifestyle stuff is hard though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously people are starting to recognize it more now, but that was just a blessing, bro. That was a blessing, because before that we used to pay subs every Sunday because it's a Sunday League team. So with Sunday League, you pay subs in order to play. Whereas, like, if you're in a Saturday club, like, you won't pay. You know, you will get paid to play. That's non-league. That's the non-league system.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you. Alright, cool. So next question then, bro. Yeah, who's the biggest baller you've come in contact with then? Yeah, like it could be anyone, bro. I got first question, who's the biggest baller, and then second question is what baller have you vibed with the most?
Biggest baller?
Yeah.
I'm back up the gram.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Biggest baller?
Yeah.
Probably Alex Iwobi.
Yeah.
The biggest baller.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because like before all of this, like I know like we've played with each other, you know, Power League and whatnot. So yeah, he's probably the biggest. And what was the second question?
Who's the most footballer you vibe with the most? Innit? Yeah.
Oh.
Who's got, because you know man can kick ball, but it's not just about ball, it's your personality as well type of thing. You get me? So who's got the vibe?
Most ballers have the vibe. Like most ballers that like we encounter have a vibe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They got personality. I've never met no stiff baller.
Yeah.
That can't really interact or talk with anyone. So I couldn't really pick one.
Yeah. No,
I got an interesting point or question, should I say? So you talked a lot about like putting your personality out there on social media. Like how? First question is, how do you cope with your face being out there on social media like quite a lot? Because you got a following. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's that like? How do you manage that?
Well, I don't really see it as anything really. Do you know what I mean? I see it as I'm still Joel. I'm still doing the same thing, but I just need to be more vigilant and wary. Do you know what I mean? That's all.
Because you're a personal brand now. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. Like even when it comes to the girl and you got to be careful type of things. Do you get me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, literally saying. Yeah. You got to be careful.
That is joke.
Yeah, no, man. Here's it. Got you. Man, here's it.
Yeah, I hear it. So what I'm trying to say, the reason why I was asking is because I find like people from different fields who have made it as a content creator, it all essentially stems to the same thing, which is one, being consistent, and two, just committing to being yourself. So talk a bit about that. Like, do you ever feel like, or in the early days of you creating content, you had to put on an act or not be fake or just put out an image that wasn't a direct representation of who you are? Does that make sense?
But I didn't
Bro kept it real, like from his videos I've seen and your personality now, like it's exactly the same, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like what I've seen online and in person.
I never ever try be anything but myself. Like I don't understand the
reason why people do that.
It's strange to me. It's strange to me. Do you know what I mean? Like you are you, and you need to own that and portray that. In my opinion,
I rate that.
But yeah,
when it comes to your content, again, a lot of questions are probably around content, just because like I find it interesting. Like everything that we do, this is content right now. Do you know what I mean? Or like everyone's on TikTok. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but there's different ways you can use it. Does that make sense? That can be more beneficial to you. What actual like steps would you suggest that someone who's a couple years younger than you, who like I said might not be able to make it as a pro baller but wants to get into the content side, what's step one? What do you do?
Step one's like look into like content creators that are doing it currently, and what can you take from them but then spin it in your own way. Do you know what I mean? What can you do really? That's what I'd say.
Yeah, no, that's facts still. And I even feel like the deeper lesson in that is sometimes you need to, I don't want to say mimic or copy other people, but you just need to take gems and take certain lessons from people who are further in the field that you're trying to get into.
You just got to clock the blueprint. You get me? Clock the blueprint and then just switch it up in your own unique way.
Just adapt it. Just tweaks here and there.
Facts.
And then, you're good to go. Really. Yeah. It's right there. They've boss.
Yeah.
Now you
see the route. You just got. You get me?
The gate's open.
The
just need to get through.
So there's a possibility.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
So talk to me more about like your work that you do with the younger generation and stuff like that. So what specific ages do you actually like help? Or
so the summer camp was
It
was a summer camp that we done with Soul in partnership with BTs. So that was from ages 6 to 16. So that was the age group, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was good fun. It was good like meeting them and coaching them and seeing them really. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we should be in the community because we are the community.
Why is community so important to you?
Because that's the people that we're speaking to every single day. People who are around. It's definitely important. Do you know what I mean? We've got to shape these young personalities into great human beings, like, and not stray from the wrong path on the
wrong path. I know exactly what you mean,
big
bro.
facts. So then, taking it back to football, then, bro. Yeah, what position did you play?
Me, I played. Growing up, I played striker.
Yeah.
And then as time progressed, I just see myself going back and back and back. You get me? And then I went into centre mid. I'd say I played from 16 to 19 centre mid. Then with a bit of right backs, but I'm around full back now. And within that time period, I was playing right back as well. Yeah. But I'm a full back.
I hear you.
But I like to get on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try and affect the play going forward.
Nah, I'm with you still.
I didn't understand a word you just said, bro. I can't lie. I don't understand football. I was a full back there, CM that. Obviously, man, no.
You know what?
I know. I'm just playing it.
Right or left?
Yeah. Man, know my right and left. You know what I'm saying? You know that. Don't do that. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
So, bro, man, sees you do commentary as well, bro.
Oh yeah, the commentary.
Yeah, bro. Like, touch on that, fam.
Commentary, that was crazy because Ibby, he was the Beatties keeper. He put a poll up on the Beatties account because he was running the socials at the time. Yeah, and he was like, "What? Who wants to see Joel Mensah on commentary?" Just like randomly. So that's gone up now, and everyone like, I think it was like 79% yes. Yeah. So I just jumped on commentary with Mark initially, and then me and Mark would done the commentary, and it was. I can't like looking back now. It was dead. Yeah, but
by the time it was hard.
No,
it was dead. No,
the time it was dead, bro. This guy, you thought everything was hunky dory. Nah, bro. The time it was dead. The comments I was getting rinsed.
Swear down.
I was like, calm, say nothing. Back to the drawing board.
Man.
Go again, working. I'll go look at Martin Tyler, Peter Jury,
looking at the goats.
You get me, seeing how they will commentate and then seeing how they will use their breath and stuff like that. The real technical details that people wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I took that and started to project that in my performance. And then as time progressed. People just started to love it.
Just got more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I got more comfortable.
Do you know what it is? Because you got a big personality, you get me? And you know when it comes to commentary, more time it's just them talking on a plain one. Do you understand what I mean? It's not really any interaction there type of thing. So that's why I feel like your thing's different still, because you make the football game sound interesting. Do you understand what I mean?
Strong. Even jumping in, two things. So firstly, we're on live. So all of the people them on live, tap in, drop some questions. You know what I mean? We've got Big Joel Mensah in the building. And second thing I was gonna say, so like commentary. So when you said that you did the first your first commentary, and you just got rubbed, do you know what I mean? The man, they weren't feeling it, do you know what I mean? They weren't feeling it.
The man them said, it was decent.
It was everyone else.
It was the comments like that really rinsed me. I was like, calm. That's like, say that.
So my main question is like, how do you kind of be thick-skinned when it comes to being on social media? So I feel like collectively between all three of us, we all have our own personal brand, all on social media in some way, shape or form, us now via the podcast. But what gems would you give to the audience to not allow negative comments to like affect you to the point where you're going to stop creating content?
You got to realize that everyone has their opinion. Everyone has their opinion, and that's calm. You know what I'm saying? But you got you know in your hearts of hearts that you're hard. Do you know what I'm saying? If you jump on that mic, you're really gonna spit some fire. And I knew that I could do that. At the time, it wasn't proven, but I knew that I could do that. So I went back, learned how to, really do commentary, and bro, that's how it happened for me.
Nah, rate it, man. And I feel like you're someone who like myself, man, you know what I mean? You've made a commitment to being you. Do you know what I mean? You are you, whether you like it, don't like it. This is who I am, innit? Take it or leave it in it, and I rate that. And I feel like when you do kind of show that this is me, fuck it, kind of side of you, people start to resonate with that, because like, he's real. Do you know what I mean? I can tell that this is him in his most raw and authentic form. Do you know what I mean? Precisely, you are you.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like as well, people tap in with the personal brand for the individual. Do you know what I mean? Not for like the actual content. Does that make sense? Your audience taps in with you for you, and the jokes you bust when you're talking about football, or the way you're laugh or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because it's you, rather than just anyone saying the same script. Do you know what I mean?
It's mad. It's mad how you say that, because like growing up, because my voice is very different to other people's voices. Like people will say like, oh, you got a high pitched voice, this, that, and the third. And it really didn't affect me, but maybe subconsciously, that had an impact on me. So I was the other day I bucked Specs, like not the other day. It was like it was 2 years ago, innit?
Yeah.
And he was like, Joel, you're from Beatties, right? And I was like, yeah. Starting in that, Then he was like, bro, I love your voice. And I was thinking, raw.
Yeah, you never heard that before, innit? Man said, I love your voice, you know.
Raw.
Shout out.
My whole life I'll be getting grilled and telling me that you rate my tick. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So things like that will really boost my confidence and go again, man.
Yeah.
As it should. And I feel like as well, a big gem that I want everyone to take as well is that sometimes no one's perfect, innit? Your voice is different, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. My voice is different, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to live up to the expectations set by other people, because other people ain't you, do you know what I mean?
100%, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Like, at the end of the day, you gotta just, like I said, it goes back onto my point, commit to being you. People can easily try and tarnish your name. Oh yeah, that Joel guy, he sounds like this, that, or the third, but it's only the people doing, do you know what I mean? But it's only the people doing less than you that have more to say than you. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Like, I don't get, why would you spend time to go on someone's comments and was at least give me some criticism, like feedback.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, bro.
Do you know what it is? When man don't really have anything to do, that's what they do, innit? They resort to talking to other people instead of building up their thing, type of thing. So you just gotta leave them to it, bro. I'll be real with you. Even with the podcast, sometimes a couple people chat.
Yeah,
do your thing.
Yeah, I remember.
Come on, man.
Maybe just like 2-3 months ago. Who's it? Shout Hazefa. He must have sent something in a group chat, and it's like, oh yeah, there's this TikTok going around in response to one of your clips or something. Rush that, man. Bro, your haters are your free marketing team. Did you get it?
Thank you.
Did you get it? Thank you. I collect that.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Is that so? I'm saying, is that man like Joel Mensah? Come on in the building, you see it?
You know.
We're here, man. Energize.
You get it? I got another question though, because I'm really trying to like two things. One, wrap my head around how you kind of maneuvered from aspiring baller, my voice fucking hell, aspiring baller, to then being in and around the industry on a content side. And two, what's the other point I want to make? Like, I want to drop gems so that the younger generation, because a lot of younger people tap into us, you know what I mean? What gem would you give them? Do you know what I mean? So like I said, but all the ballers watching, the younger ballers out there trying to get into football and whatnot, they might not make it. What is your 3 top gems? Like, yeah, go on.
For me, what the first question? What was the first question? I can't.
What was the first question?
That was a long question.
I know I like to waffle still. So let's just wrap that. Yeah. What 3 gems would you give to the younger generation coming up? Full stop.
Well, have a main goal. Definitely have a main goal and a structured plan. Do you know what I mean? Where do you want to be 6 months from now? 1 year, 2 years.
Deep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Structure it. And trust me, work-life balance, especially when you're young. You're gonna be grinding, but you need to have some fun as well.
Time for yourself. Yeah, that's important still. Because you'll burn out, you know.
You'll burn out. Trust me, it's happened before. Have some time for yourself, because you need that time. You need that free space of mind. But and the third one, be yourself, bro. Always be yourself.
I rate it. I've got another question as well, yeah. So say like me or someone watching the content now, yeah, they have their set goal of making it as a baller, yeah. How strategic should you go about being a baller and making it? Because I feel like a lot of man just like, yeah, I want to be a baller. You just play ball and pray and hope. Do you know what I mean?
It depends how old you are, because obviously the older you get, like the more responsibilities you'll take on. Do you know what I mean? So it depends. So give me an age range.
So let's say 13 to 17.
Boy, just go out and dedicate your life to ball. Dedicate your life to ball, but also in the back of your mind, think, what else can I do? On the flip side of things, maybe a side hustle that may turn into a main hustle. You could do something like that. So definitely have like more than one option.
Yeah. Cool. Something I would say now, yeah, a lot of ballers coming up, like, you already know, to break into that whole professional footballer thing, it's hard, innit? You get me? The chances are slim. So there's going to be a lot of kids coming up that's not going to make it. So what advice would you give to them to keep at it after that door's shut in their face? Like, how do you
to keep motivated in life in general?
Yeah.
So, bro, you just got to have good people around you as well. Because don't get me wrong, like, it's all well and good saying that, yeah, I'm going to keep going every single day, but you're only one person. You know what I mean? I need the shoulder to cry on sometimes.
It takes the village,
Fantastic. Oh, what's that one? Take the village.
It takes the village to raise you.
I like that one.
Come on, do you get me?
I'm gonna put that one in the back pocket.
You know what I mean? It takes a village, literally.
That is jokes, but it does. It takes a village to especially raise a child. That's what they say. Do you know what I mean? So like, you and your environment is very important, and it has a big part to play in who you become as an adult. Your experiences around you. So even little things like you saying you go to the cage with a man them to kick ball. Do you know what I mean? So other people could come from a broken home, but you don't even know that. Oh yeah, you bust and joke on that Saturday afternoon. Do you know what I mean? Grazing your arm, falling over, is helping them. Do you know what I mean?
It's mad. Funny you say that. Yeah. Speaking of, we'll bang and ball with the Beatties, man. Newham Cage. Shout out Newham Cage. Legendary place. But bang and ball now. We've got my team got smoked during the session, and I've gone on Snap. And I've said, you win some, you lose some. I know you, man.
Yeah.
I've seen you win some, you lose some. I haven't even saved that video. Imagine Quincy's screen recorded that video. Like 2 months down the line, that video's gone viral now.
But you man haven't seen that video. I've seen that go do the
my days, I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even save that video, you know.
That's just a random snap.
That's a random snap.
Yeah.
Luckily, Quincy saved it. Hey, you must be though. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy, fam.
Yeah. That's why I say, like, when you go through the mad situations as well, it's good to have like a, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word?
You lost it, mate.
No, I've got it. Cool. You see, when you go through tough times, a lot of people will deal with the situation like, nah, this is the worst thing in my life. But you need to have humour about your situations. That's what I'm looking for. Do you get me? Have humour in these mad situations. Bro, you need to, fam. Because if not,
that's
in a mad situation, you need
That's
to.
how I cope.
Laugh now, cry later. You know, like that.
I have to laugh. Otherwise, boy.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's long.
Yeah.
Quick little ad break. Shout out to Jay Does It Better. He said that's a good conversation as well regarding the football talk, because the amount of aspiring ballers can still see there's other ways that they can make it happen. Dropping gems. 100%. Shout out to Jay Does It Better, man.
Yeah, strong, my boy.
Back to the episode. Yeah, man, it's facts, man. I feel like sometimes when you're going through them trials and tribulations, you have to just see the positive side, bust a young joke. Do you know what I mean? Loosen it in a little bit, you know, like that. It's deep.
I promise you, like, that saved my life, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon that saved my life. Because
all
I do is laugh. I have to laugh.
Yeah, if you didn't, bro, you see that whole you win some, you lose some video, that would have
ad break again. Bruv. I'm watching in Seattle, Washington. Shout them out. You know, right? Come on. Shout them out. Ed 2018 OG. You're a G. Yeah. Keep tapping in, man.
Come on, man.
Serious.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And shit.
Man said Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. Out there in Washington.
But now, you know what? Like, even going somewhere else quickly, Impact, bro. Like, look at that. We're on live right now. Someone from
the think about this now, Man said I went Jamaica. I see someone that knows about energizing Jamaica.
You're lying.
Mother's life, bro. Mum's life. Like,
see, it's global.
It's mad thing.
That's what's crazy. It's global,
it's
you know.
Thing, bro.
It's global.
So look at Jamaica, America. You don't know who else is watching around the world type of thing. Do you get me?
It's crazy.
Big up Ed, man. Big you up, man. For real. Thanks for tapping in. But yeah, back to the football talk now. I definitely agree. We're always talking about going through trials and tribulations. Sometimes that's me, innit? Like, you be going through tough times, and you just be so thinking negative. You just need that little drip of positivity. You just need that little laugh with the man them. You know what I mean? I crashed my car today, bro. You know, bust a young joke. You know what I mean?
You see what I'm playing now, and I'm commentating over it. So if I did like a Beatties, I do a mad Beatties. For those that don't know, Beatties means that when you make a big mistake, that's how we use it. But I'll have to go and commentate over that, and deep down I'm burning. But I have to make it funny, fam. I have to try to spin the situation. Try to spin that quickly. Hey, no cap. Hey, it's funny though. When I look at it back, I said, that's actually funny.
Sometimes you just gotta charge it, man.
And I also feel like when you are going through them, like whatever situation you're in, your emotions are very much heightened. You know what I mean? Because it's you in the situation. It's you, whether you embarrass yourself on the pitch or something happened to you outside, whatever the situation could be. So sometimes you should just step back and be like, right, you know what? It's actually it's alright. I mean, embarrass myself.
It's not that deep.
Fell over.
You get me?
Don't act on emotion. That's what I say, man.
Act on logic. So again, moving around to the base of the conversation being football. Talk to me about a situation you've been in football whereby there's been other people around you who like have advanced ahead of you, and like how does that affect you? I'm just not saying you're someone who gets jealous, but how do you kind of cope where you've been in the same environment of someone, or like you, what you said with Bakara, say if you was on the ball team as well and you didn't make it, how are you gonna cope with that?
It's tough, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough, especially seeing someone you've trained with,
come up with,
do you know what I mean? Shared deep conversations with, go on to do better. You're happy, but you're thinking, why can't it be me, sort of thing? Why can't it be me? Is this really my calling? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's when I really took a step back and thought, I gotta switch it up, bro. Gotta switch it up. This is not it. This is not it.
And I think the biggest gem there is that look to people for inspiration, not jealousy. Not saying you did that, but adding on to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like even in the last episode, where we was talking about the mindset members, and like when you're around people, when you're in a certain group basically, and people are doing better than you, you should look up to them to be inspired. Don't look up to them and apply negativity to the situation.
Because how you have to think about it, like these people are in the same environment as you. Do you get me? 100%. So the fact that they've got further than you, and just know that it's capable for you to do it as well.
Exactly. Yeah. An example of that was Theo, founding member of Beatties, when he went to shoot a video with James Madison.
Yeah.
And the man then were gas for him, bro. You know, smacking crazy free kicks in front of Madison, him rating his thing, thinking, what, are you sure you're not a pro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that gave me great motivation, you know, to progress.
Yeah.
And bro. Yeah. But let me even talk about my TikTok when I fully like when it went crazy. Really. So obviously I went on TikTok. I started TikTok in 2021. 2021? Yeah, 2021. So from January to, let's say, when was the Euros? June. So June.
You're asking the wrong person.
That 6 month period. I accumulated 5k in it. Then the Euros dropped, and I was like, do you know what? Let me just commentate over the Euros. Just give it a go, sort of thing. Commentated over that. Dropped the video on the Friday, and I dropped like 2 videos on the Friday, I think. And then on the Monday, I had 10k. So I've gone from a 6 month period where I've got 5k.
To having
flicked it in 2 days. In 2 days, I was like, "What?
Yeah,
say swear."
Yeah,
tunnel vision from there.
More videos.
Boom, boom. Just dropping videos after videos after videos, and then understanding how the algorithm works.
Yeah,
I started. Say that. Say that, and I might have to drop 3 videos today. Boom, just go crazy. But yeah, bro, that is one moment where you've gone from doing all right, to then whoa.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Guys can't sleep on TikTok, you know. Do you understand me? I slept on it for a long time. I'm thinking, this is an app for the girls to do dances. You get me? And then when I clocked what, all of that, you get me?
Dances and that.
And then when I clocked what TikTok is, like, even with the podcast, we got a video that's almost on 1 million views type of thing.
Yeah, I saw that video.
I saw that. And then even with my clothing brand, innit, like, this is my brand, Trendsetter.
Man.
Putting TikTok on there as well, like, it's just opened up. The amount of sales has come through TikTok alone.
That's crazy, bro.
You get me?
All around the world, I bet.
Literally.
Fam, that's mad. See what I mean?
It's nuts. And even though, let me give you a little story on that video that's gone viral of me. I choose women, choose you. So my mum, obviously, I'm Caribbean, from St. Kitts. My mum talks to like her friends and that who still live there, of course, and then she must have got a message from one of her friends who was I was chilling with my cousin in St. Kitts, and this video came up. Is this your son? Man, I said, Mama, God. I said, what? I was like, no, I'm global. I said, Dad, it's nuts, man. That's when it comes to social media. Like, you don't know who's watching. Shout out Ed. Do you know what I mean? Man's in.
I don't know who's watching.
You know what I mean?
That's a big part of it. You don't know who's watching. And that person who's watching could potentially change your life.
Exactly. Bro. Even now, man. Shout out my little cousin who's in St. Kitts right now. Wagwan Junior, man. Shout him up.
Big guy 9X. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Deep. So on the way out, man, let's drop one gem. So how we run it is we leave a gem. Do you know what I mean? Simple. So what would your gem be? Based around what we spoke about today, football, TikTok, this, that, and third. What's your gem? What's your tangible gem that people can take and apply right now?
Really and truly, you have to work on yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to gain confidence. Really, you can do whatever you can. You can do whatever you want. You can. It's possible for you to achieve whatever you want. Yeah, but you have to believe in yourself. Do you know what I mean?
That's the foundation.
That's the main thing, bro. Because I've clocked a lot of people don't believe in themselves. So imagine you believe in yourself. You're already above so many people right now. Do you know what I mean? So you're able to do way more.
Yeah, gem.
That's what I say.
Gem.
That's nice.
Don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself. Touch on that a bit more quickly.
Don't limit
Why
yourself.
should you not limit yourself?
Because you never know. If you put yourself in a box, for example, if I put myself in a box and just said, oh, I wanted to be a footballer, that's it. Do you know what I mean? I would never have found commentary. I would never have found skits. I would never have found, doing documentary type stuff now. Voiceovers. Do you know what I mean? Working with like big brands. Like Beatty, we just signed a deal with Samsung.
Yes, sir. I'll shout you up, man. That's big.
Touch my face, my dog. Yeah,
that's big. That's a crazy look.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Second biggest tech company in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta deep that, and that's random from the ends playing Sunday League football on YouTube.
That's crazy.
Deep it,
mom.
That's crazy.
Nah, big you lot up, fam. Big you lot up. That's crazy.
Nuts.
Still.
That's actually
Samsung,
nuts.
That's crazy. So what? Samsung, you got New Balance on board. Now you not doing the damn thing.
Some crazy.
I was collecting up brands like tokens, bro.
There's some crazy ones coming. So
All right. That's big still.
What about you, my bro?
Gem that I would say is just stay consistent even when it don't look like you're making it. Do you understand what I mean? Because
that's a big one.
There's loads of situations where you may feel like this thing that you're doing isn't working, so then you stop. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But if you just stay consistent for a bit longer, you would have bust through. Do you understand what I mean? So stay consistent even when it don't look like it's working. Short and simple. That's what I say. Still.
Shit, I ain't got none. I'm joking. I don't know what to say to stop that way. I would probably just say, be tunnel vision. And I know that sounds quite shallow, but what I mean by that, look at the conversation we've had. Look at how Joel has become a massive success within football because he was tunnel vision. Even when there's certain obstacles and challenges that were presented in terms of he weren't able to blow in the actual football
the game.
Yeah, the game. But he's still here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there's a will, there's a way. Stay tunnel vision and you will get to your end goal. I promise. If you just dedicate and focus on honing in on that, regardless of the challenges, the left turns, right turns, you will still get to that destination. Do you know what I mean?
Man.
And we've got a living testament right here, man. So I appreciate you coming onto the pod, my bro. Definitely coming back for a part 2, 110%.
100%.
Yeah,
man. And then on that note, we're out.
Strong.